Hi, I'm going to show you my everyday look, which includes a ponytail because it's a million degrees outside. So first I start with the Stay Out There Gorgeous spray on my perfector, and I'm just going to prep around my eyes with that. And actually, when it's really hot, I'll go all over with it just because it helps the makeup stay better and feel better on my skin when I'm sweating. Okay, and then I'm going to get my highlight color and prep my eyelids. I'm just using the back of the Detail Hack. I like to use that brush for this. That just gives us a pretty clear slate, a blank slate to start with on my eyelids. And then I'm gonna go ahead and do my eye makeup. So I have my double decker, and I like to keep my shadows or my powders on one deck of it. So I'm gonna use on Wednesdays on my whole lid, and I just press it on there, kind of a pat and press motion. It's kind of a pretty light pink color. Okay, and then I'm gonna so that was this, and then I'm gonna get Gilded to do, start in the outer corner and kind of work it through the crease a little bit. I mean, this is kind of dramatic, I guess, but some days are dramatic. It's dramatically hot, so. Okay, so then I like to take the smudgy side. So I did all that with the fluffy side. Now I'm going to take the smudgy side and just go under my eyes, and I'm going to use Cocoa for that. That just kind of goes right in my lash line and gives me a kind of a defined line look, but without having to get fancy with eyeliner. Okay, and that's all I do for my eyes. Then I'm gonna make sure I'm not dusty down here with any of that, and I'll go to my tipped end of my 30-second hack, and I'm gonna use Amber for my highlight color. I'm just gonna go right in under my eye, kind of laid down a lot. My whole nose, because it's a little bit red. Dip again, go in under my eye. Dip again, center of my chin, blend it outward. Make sure I get my upper lip really good with the highlight. This whole trapeze area should be really nice and highlit for me. Okay, and then one more dip between the brows and blend it across my forehead. Kind of like tree branches. Okay, so now I'm going to flip it over to the blunt side of the brush, and I'm going to use my Olive Contour. A few taps. I'm going to start back by my ear, tap it in just right under my cheekbone. Find that prominent point of my cheekbone and go just a finger's breadth under, okay? I like to tap it in and then blend it back. See that? Okay, then I'm gonna come in from my hairline. I like to come in a little bit more on my temples. And then straight down and underneath this jaw. Needs to be mostly under, unless told otherwise, but you don't want to look like you have a beard. You're just kind of emphasizing that shadow. And then blend it down your neck. Tap in the contour. Straight down. Under the jaw. Blend it down the neck. And you'll notice each time I dip again, every time I go to a new area of my face, I dip it in the makeup again. Okay. Add just a little bit more. And then before I'm done with contour, I'm gonna just run it down both sides of my nose and on the tip. That just kind of slims my nose a bit. Gives it a nice pretty look. Okay, awesome. Now I'm gonna get my, this is the Be Bold Bronzer and Blush Brush, the smaller end for blush. And I'm gonna use pink grapefruit. So I'm just gonna do a couple taps. Smile, it just goes on the apple of my cheek there. One thing to really keep in mind when you're doing blush is it is in this apple, this prominent part when you smile, but you'll want to keep this area sacred with the highlight, okay? So you don't want blush up into your eye there. So I kind of think of it as just barely this underside and then blend it up toward my temple. Okay. And then I like to use often a second highlight as an accent highlight. So I'm going to take my tipped end of my brush and I'm going to go in with my highlight color. This is a lighter highlight called Aura. And I'm just going to tap in just a little bit in that sacred triangle that I told you about. This just brightens up under the eyes. So this can be especially nice if you have tired circles. Then I'm gonna put just a teeny bit on my chin, between my brows. And then I'm gonna take my finger for my last spot, just to run it straight down my nose. See how pretty that is? Okay, and I'm not gonna worry if it's not completely blended. I'll get to that in a minute. Now I'll do my illuminator. Oops. Illuminator with my finger. I like to do it with my finger. This is Pearl. I'm just gonna tap it in on the height of my cheekbone, on the height of my brow bone, and then I think it's fun to put it here on the Cupid's bow. You can be really playful with illuminator, and here even. Oh. Okay. And then I'm gonna take my finger and just do a couple light taps with that pink grapefruit. I don't like to use all of them, the opaque lip and cheeks real heavy on my lips, but a light tap just gives you a little bit of extra color. Okay, now I'm taking my perfector again, spray it like a little bit with the Stay Spray. Spray it one more time. And then just blend with the spray. Let's cut some steps out. Okay. And then as a final touch, I have my eyebrows microbladed, but sometimes I get a little makeup in them or whatever after I do my makeup. So I'm just taking this brush. This is just like a angled, I don't know what they call this brush, but it's kind of like an angled brush. Just gonna fill my brow in a little bit with, I do oak, the pretty eyeshadow color named Oak. Okay, and then I just do one final spray of the Stay. I do it in a T motion and sometimes then in an X, and about 8 to 10 inches away from my face. Just makes my makeup stay on all day and feel fresh and light. And that's my everyday makeup look. Thanks for watching.